Hi, I'm Susan Young, mindful coach. Today we've been exploring dysregulation and how we shift from dysregulation, a state of worry, anxiety, fear, grief, loss, all those feelings that stir us up, and what are the steps we can take to move us into a more restored, embodied self-awareness. So using both neuroscience and body attunement, we're going to practice this today. So before we get started, I'm going to invite you to choose one thing in your life that's not too challenging, something under a 5. I was telling folks that my teacher's saying, don't pull out the fine china. Do something that's not the biggest issue unless you feel really confident. So we're going to practice going in and out of what it feels like to be dysregulated and do our practice of moving into a more regulated state. So I'm going to invite you now to settle the body. Find a way to be comfortable. Take a moment or so and wiggle and feel the feet flat on the ground, or if you're sitting cross-legged on your cushion or on your bench. If your body needs, you can lie down. Get your body comfortable, but stay awake. Stay awake. Self-awareness. Now close your eyes. Let your eyeballs rest in their sockets. Let your eyelids become soft. Feel your whole brow as though you're a young child and there's a moment where your mother or someone you deeply cared about as a child lays a gentle hand on your brow till the furrows soften. And you feel a wave of relaxation come over the body. A deep sense of profound relaxation. Right here, right now, you're safe. Your phone is off, the door is closed, you're alone. Create that if you haven't already. And from the eyelids and eyeballs resting, feel your whole face at rest. Let it just kind of relax. Notice if that shifts the jaws, and let the tongue be heavy. If you wish, you can put the tip of your tongue behind your top teeth. For those of us who tend towards becoming slightly tired or sleepy, keeping this tongue can sometimes keep you awake and rooted. Now allow the neck and throat, maybe tucking the chin a little bit and lengthening through the spine. Perhaps you want to roll the shoulders up and down and back so you have a sense of dignity lifting up out of the pelvic bowl with a long spine, an open chest, and a relaxed belly. Feel your whole upper body experience relaxation and openness, safety. Align with your whole being as you move your awareness through the buttocks, the pelvic bowl, down through the thighs, the knees, and the shins and calves, right to the feet, the toes, the soles of the feet. Feel the arms and hands. Whole body completely relaxed. Tongue just behind the teeth, if that fits. Open through the heart and allowing the breathing to become more integrated, smooth and slow and deep. And while you're breathing smooth and slow and deep, you're also sustaining a conscious relaxation of the body. Continuing to allow the focus to be on the body being relaxed and the breath being deep. And then feel an attunement with your inner self, with a deeper presencing, an alignment, if you will. Imagine the central nervous system, the whole nervous system becoming calm. And imagine in your mind's eye the brain being held so skillfully in that skull around the bones is relaxing. The neural networks are calming down. As we slow down, become more spacious, we might notice thoughts and feelings. And as best you can, allow the thoughts and feelings to come before you as though they are waves on the ocean. You notice them, but you aren't swept into them. You are stable inside your own being, breathing deeply, being relaxed. You are in a regulated state as best you can. You may notice worries, or you may notice emotions. You may notice various things emerging in your conscious awareness. Continue to breathe and let the body be as relaxed as possible. Tongue behind the teeth. Neural networks relax. Central nervous system regulated in safety, calmness. If it's helpful to you, feel free for a moment to press a hand at your belly or a hand at your heart. And if you did that, release that. But feel the sense as a symbol of support. I am here, I am safe. And now I want you to bring to your mind's eye something recently where you felt dysregulated. You might have noticed you were going too fast. You might have felt a tightness in your belly. The example I used earlier was I drive this stretch of road where I start driving and I go too fast. And going too fast when I'm driving has been a long time issue. My belly gets tight, my shoulders hunch, I hang tightly, and I go too quickly. So I become moderately dysregulated. So choose something that is moderate for you, not an extreme dysregulation, but actually feel, where do I, when I'm dysregulated in a mild kind of or moderate way, what happens? How do I know I'm dysregulated? Do my shoulders tense? Are my teeth clenched? Is my brow furrowed? Does my breathing become more quick? Is my belly tense? Do my legs tighten? Feel all of that in your body. Actually make yourself slightly dysregulated right now. Maybe your breath is a little faster. Not like panting, but a little bit faster. Tighten your belly if that's a spot you carry it. Maybe raise your shoulders up to your ears and punch them forward. Maybe furrow your brows. Exaggerate what your body does when you're slightly or moderately dysregulated. What happens? How do you feel? What's going on in the body? And then as you hold this tense physical experience for a moment or so, notice if the thoughts become more intense. Put yourself in that situation. When you worry, do you feel fear? What are the thoughts that are going on? Are you self-critical? I can't believe you're driving fast again. You've tried this so many times. For example, when I drive too quickly. And so just feel all that, the intensity of when you're slightly or moderately dysregulated, tense, breathing faster, not being attentive and relaxed and spacious. Now, I want you to step away and shift back to regulated. I want you to roll your shoulders and bring them down and open your heart, deepen your breath, soften your belly, put your tongue back behind your teeth. Let your jaws be soft. Unfurl the brow if it was furrowed. Let the whole body once again experience a sense of relaxation, calmness, softness, presence, right here with yourself. I am here. I am present. I am regulated. My central nervous system is calm. I am safe. Breathe in and breathe out for another moment or so. And now, once again, I want you to consciously put yourself into mild or moderate dysregulation. Start with physically. Tighten around the eyes, furrow your brow, clench your teeth. Your tongue is somewhere in there, but not regulated. Your shoulders, exaggerate this, rise up. You may be hunched forward. Put your hands into fists. Tighten your heart, tighten your belly, maybe your legs. You're hunched, you're tight. Think of a worry or a fear that you've been carrying. Maybe it's the same as the one we did the first time. Maybe it's the second. Feel your physical tightness, tension. Imagining or remembering the rumination, the worry, the fear, the grief, the intensity, the loss, the sorrow. Imagine the neural networks getting tight. Grrr, your whole body is tight. Now allow the wave of relaxation to come again. Begin to deepen the breath. Open up the body. Shoulders roll down, heart opens, chest opens, belly softens, legs soften. Brow unfurrows, tongue comes up behind the teeth, jaws soften. I am here. I am present. Consciously aware of any feelings or thoughts, fears or worries. Continue to stay with your deep inner presence or your inner presence. with deep breathing. And then we're going to do this once more. And if the way that I'm describing doesn't fit for you, of course, adjust to do with the way your body experiences dysregulation. So that might be something different. But what I'm going to suggest is the same I did the first two times. Furrow the brow, clench the teeth, drop the tongue, tighten the eyes. Imagine the neural networks going off. Bring the shoulders up, go forward, tighten the hands into fists, tighten the chest, tighten the belly, legs. So you're all like a tight little, you're driving too fast on that strip roadway again, or whatever it is for you that you're doing when you're tense and dysregulated, unconscious. And then let it fall away again, fall away, come back. Relax the whole body. Eyes are heavy in the sockets. The brow is unfurrowed. Cheeks are soft. Tongue is behind the upper teeth. Feel the shoulders relax, the opening of the heart, the opening of the belly. The spine is long. You sit with dignity and presence. Bum, pelvis, hips, legs, and feet. Soles of the feet, the arms and hands are soft. This won't be returning back to dysregulation or practicing that. Feel into your inner wisdom, your inner presence. I am here. I am safe. Imagining the brain, soothing that with calmness. It doesn't need to be lit up and racing around. We can bring on other neural networks as we need to. We have choice. We can bring in other hormones. We don't need adrenaline or cortisol. We need dopamine, oxytocin. And when we breathe deeply, bringing a hand to a heart in the belly if you wish, you're breathing deeply and soothing the self. I am here. I am with you. I am myself. This is home. I live in this stable presence. Home. Release the hands if they were on your body, or you can keep them there if that feels more comfortable. And then taking a few more deep breaths. Bringing hands into namaste before the heart with the thumbs resting at the chest. And bowing to yourself for your willingness, for your openness, for your effort. Acknowledging gratitude for all that you are, both the beauty, the sorrow, the path you're walking right now. If there's ways you want to bring more regulation, more calmness, more presence. as you walk through your moments, your days, as you drive too quickly on the stretch of road where you really want to go slowly. And before we think of a tool or a commitment we'd like to make for the upcoming week, I'd like you to acknowledge, I'd like inside, if it feels right for you, to acknowledge the close people in your life, your family, your close friends, your community, and feel both supported by them in this your path and a sense of supporting them on their path, people you love or deeply care about. And now let that radiate outward to the people here sharing our time together, to all of those day by day we run into or see, and then allowing that radiant support for continual safety and presence to hold the world in our thoughts and feelings, to hold for peace in our world. And releasing your hands, taking one more breath. And before we open our eyes, if it feels right for you, I'd like you to consider one commitment for the upcoming week. Perhaps something mild or moderate that you shared in your experience, or something more intense that you'd like to make a commitment to practice moving into regulation, to practice becoming more embodied with your breathing, with a relaxation, with not getting so swept up in our thoughts and feelings, but still allowing them to emerge as waves, being tuned into our emotions, not denying or rejecting. See if there's a commitment. I commit to putting on my drive stable things so that when I travel through that stretch of road, I go slowly with the speed limit. Maybe there's a commitment for you that feels right-sized. And then as you're ready, opening your eyes and coming back into this moment.